Vinfestival, og i dag der skal vi smage Le Daron fra vinhuset Jeff Carrel. Og sammen med mig er Philippe, som laver præsentationen af vinen og vinhuset og lidt baggrundshistorie. Jeg glæder mig rigtig meget til det her. Det er et lidt skørt vinhus, men super dejlig vin. Hey Philippe, before we go to the tasting, please tell a little about yourself, the project, the area of Languedoc-Roussillon.
Yeah. So, welcome. Nice to see you. The idea, me, I work with Jeff Carrel over than 30 years, and we take care of the development of the sales of Jeff. Really easy because it will take my place in 4 years, right? So that's why, And the philosophy of Jeff, it's easy to understand. At the beginning, we was taking care mostly of the vineyards of different producers, and after we make blend only from the vineyards of those producers, We are not working as a negotiant buying wine. We focus on the production of the grapes and the special vinification, That's why we call Jeff eclectic winemaker. Since 25 years now, we bought one estate with his Domaine d'Ansignan. It's our own estate, in the middle of Norway, in Roussillon. And step by step, now we have our own facility. But the main thing is to understand that all the wine we produce are coming from place where we take care of the production of the grapes and take care of the vinification. The most important point for Darons is that this blend at the beginning was mainly done for Sorensen.
Okay, so we actually had our own wine.
Yeah. In fact, at the beginning, it was a request of Sorensen to make a blend, a typicity of wine from Languedoc. So, as Sorensen knows us very well, he asked if we can think about it, And at the beginning, Jeff make a blend of a Grenache, which is in fact a blend from 5 different regions of Languedoc to have a full idea of what is the Grenache. So it was difficult because we make vinification in 5 different regions: Saint-Chinian, Languedoc, La Clappe, Minervois, Corbière, and Roussillon. And the first 6,000 bottles was done for Sorensen. And now it's a nice success, because since we start 15 years ago, since we have a very good white, with Parker, and we have developed big sales and nice, success with this one, Let me test,
As I recall, I think it was Troels' idea, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, with Peter at this time.
We also have it in Magnum, right?
Yeah, you have it in Magnum. Yeah. In fact, Daron means in argotic language in French, father, the father, le père. And as Grenache is one of the historical varietal of Languedoc, he call it Le Daron. That's the first. And the second point, it was to say thank you for his own dad,
Okay.
Since we had a part of Carignan and a part of Syrah to give a little bit more complexity. But the main cepage is a Grenache,
But in the beginning, it was only Grenache.
Only Grenache at the two first years, Now there is let's say 5% of Carignan and 5% of Syrah to give a little bit more structure in the wine, The idea is to make a very easy recognizing label.
Yeah.
And very, easy drinking wine on the fruit, full body, and with a very soft tannin.
And it goes really well with meat.
Yeah. And in fact, we can say that the Swedish test is an international test because we have a good success everywhere in the world.
That's good.
We play Daron,
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
So, what you say, it's we have a very note of fruits, white cassis, very fruity, and fresh red fruit, you know, which is mostly the typicity of the Grenache, you know.
Is it aging in barrels or only in stainless steel?
Only in vats, you know.
Okay.
Because the idea is to keep the freshness of the wine, you know.
Yeah.
And after that's why we had some Syrah inside to give a little bit more full body and bigger structure in the wine, you know.
Yeah. Do you make them separate, the Grenache, or mix it all
What
together?
is complicated is each region, you know, that's why we send you the movie where you see the producer, all the producer who make Darons. That's why they say Daron is made on my place, Daron is made on my place. Each Grenache and the varietal are produced on the region of appellation, and after we bring all the wine in the Maison Carrel, and we make the blend and the aging in Maison Carrel, you know, because we keep in vats around 6-7 months before to put on the market, you know.
Yeah.
It's complicated, but it's nice to do it.
Yeah.
I do not do it. You do not do it, but you know.
And I hope we're really happy about that. That you make the wine. It's a really good success for us at the extension. I know Troels, he always says you can sell more, but
of course.
I think we do.
That we expect.
Really okay.
We always push, but very in a good way. You know, in a good way.
Tell me something about your labels, because this is a more traditional one. Normally, when you do label at
most of the times the label are more, you know,
a little bit crazy.
Yeah, a little bit crazy. But this one is traditional but very unusual because you understand the meaning of what we want to speak. Languedoc, that means it's a wine coming from Languedoc. Jeff Carrel and the Darons, which is a dad in argotic way. Yeah. It's easy. In fact, we want to focus on easy way to catch the attention of the consumer. And as when we start to build it, we are thinking to sell it also in France, because our main market is also 50% of market is French market. Daron is very well-known name in French, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's argotic name, and when people read Les Darons, they immediately understand what is the meaning of the bottle.
Very catchy. Good, really good idea.
Yeah, but after we put on a nice shape for bottles to be more attractive, and when you put on or in the restaurant or on the shop, you know, it's very easy to identify the label, you know.
Yeah, it is. People recognize it in the restaurant. Yeah. That's my.
It's more classical than Jeff Carrel label, but it's still you know, not usual, you know.
No. Normally he can be more
crazy,
more crazy on the labels.
Yeah. You see Vieille Mule, Morillon is classical, but after all the organic wine are very, very crazy and space, you know.
Yeah.
But you know,
that's good.
We have a lot of confidence with Sorensen, you know, and we work with Sorensen company because before we have our own activity, we was working already 30 years with Sorensen, you know.
Yeah.
When we was Jeff and me in the same company 30 years ago. That's why for us it's very, can I say, nice.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate the communication that we have. It's really good.
Yeah.
So keep up the good work.
The only problem this year is, well, last year also, I go, Remy came already 2 times for the fair of Sorensen. Me, I came over than 28 years, each year in May in Denmark, you know. And
I can assure you that all the company of Ericsson misses your company and also the wine festival. It's hopefully next year in 22 we can come back to normal procedure as well.
And we hope that will come to visit us in Languedoc.
Yeah, Well, I can be there in 6 hours.
Yeah, we're waiting after you, you know. Now, us, we can travel over than 10 kilometers, so it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
No, but the situation is complicated, you know.
Yeah, it is. Well, I think we have to wait until next year, and hopefully the situation in the whole world is better.
Yeah.
Shall we taste on the wine?
Okay. Then after, you know, we speak about the noise, very fruity wine, you know.
Yeah.
Then after, when we put in the mouth, you see, we have the same feelings that we have on the nose, you know. Very fruity wines, you know.
Yeah.
Fresh wine, red cassis, you know. And after, you know, that we say we travel a lot, you know. There is to the beginning to the end is always very full body.
Yeah.
Not monolithic, you know, it's changing step by step, you know, but very soft tannin. There is no aggressivity.
And I like the minerality as well. It's really fresh.
Yeah, and that's why you have a high level of acidity.
Yeah.
So that means keep a good freshness and minerality, you know. That we always say with this kind of wine, you know, the wine is you know, you need acidity, you need flavor, and you need alcohol. Yeah. If the balance is not good, you feel not good. If there is too much alcohol, it's too warm, you know. Yeah. If there is too much acidity, it's too citrus, you know. Yeah. And if there is no flavor, you taste nothing. In fact, the work of the alcohol is to care the flavor of the wine. That means with the Darons, we definitely have a easy drinking but full body wine, you know, because we keep the good balance between the free prince of the wine, you know. The alcohol is, you know, I don't remember the alcohol, you know, it's 40 degrees, eh? Yeah. You do not know that it's 40 degrees. No, you don't feel
like that high level of alcohol. It's good balanced wine.
Yeah, the tannins are soft, and the alcohol gives you all the freshness and all the potential of the wine, you know. That's why
it keeps you drinking another glass.
Yeah,
and that's good.
And don't forget, for us, good bottles is an empty bottles, you know. It's a better one is the second wine, because you want one more. You know? No, the idea of this wine is to enjoy people and to finish the bottles, you know.
Yeah, that's good. and if there are 4 people, they can buy a Magnum.
Yeah.
No problem.
And the Magnum, you know, what is interesting, the Magnum is very, well, maybe with the COVID now it's complicated, but it's more festive, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Party, enjoy with people, and and the Magnum are lovely, you know.
Yeah, they are, and it stores really well in the Magnum.
Yeah, Magnum working very well, more and more, you know, more and more.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
For a really nice tasting, describing the wine, and hope to see you soon. And take care.
Yeah. And share. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.